String of violence has not let up across our Bluff City. From the mass shooting over the weekend to the multiple shootings since Monday, some of them involving teenagers, this clearly has city leaders, parents, and the community concerned.
Certainly, but as Action News 5's Sydney Gray now shows us, one organization has been doing work to reach Memphis teenagers in an effort to keep them out of trouble. Sydney.
Hey, good evening to you, Joe. I am here in South Memphis at Hope Activated. It actually sits just feet away from where Memphis police say a 17-year-old was involved in a deadly shooting earlier this week. Well, incidents like this have a Memphis police vet of 17 years. That's Randy Taylor. He is also the founder here at Hope Activated, and it has him doing the work to reach those at greatest risk here across the community. Wednesdays are spent here for these Melrose High seniors.
Being in this environment, it's like peaceful. You know, it's not dangerous. You know, like Orange Mound is where I'm from, so it's a lot of chaos and stuff that says is going up over there. So being in this environment is like safer, and I just like the peace of mind it gives me.
Students call it a safe space for leisure and learning outside of the classroom.
What we teach over here and what we ingrain in them over here is that they're in control of their own life, and we teach them about making better choices.
Randy Taylor founded the nonprofit in 2021. He's been a police officer for 17 years and says it's one of the driving forces behind what he teaches at Hope Activated.
If the adults are not really intentional about coming along with this age group and leading them and guiding them, mentoring them, and showing them a better way, then they tend to gravitate to whatever's going on in their environments, whatever's going on in their social context or in their small circles or even their larger circles.
That's why he says mentorship is critical right now. Saturday, 5 people were shot. Then Easter Sunday, a 17-year-old was involved in a deadly shooting, according to Memphis police. Taylor wants to keep kids away from that life.
Shooting someone shouldn't be the only option. It shouldn't be the first option in your head when there's a conflict with someone out in society, that your resolve is, I'll kill them.
I feel like places like this matter because our generation nowadays are very messed up because they feel like they have to always pull a gun out on somebody, and it's very bad.
The students are bussed over every Wednesday. They get a hot meal and leisure time before their lessons of the day, sometimes focusing on social interaction, gun violence prevention, or even getting their driver's license. Taylor says it's all about keeping them engaged and off the streets.
There is a seed of greatness in every young person. That is absolutely what we believe at Hope Activated. And knowing that there's a seed of greatness in every young person, then just like any other seed, in order for it to reach its fullest potential and to produce as what it's supposed to produce, it needs to be in the proper environment.
Well, right now, Hope Activated is working with kids just at Melrose so far, but Randy Taylor told me that there are plans already in the works to expand that work so he can work with other schools within MSCS. If you want to get your child involved, you can do so. We've got a link with more information about the programs offered right here through Hope Activated, and as well as those kids that you saw on camera. He's going to be working with them all throughout this entire summer. Live here in South Memphis, Sydney Gray, back to you.